Now, this one might be interesting because, like, Majirevo, I go in and, like, there's a reason I started with it, and it's not just because it was the Monday show. The reason I started with it is because, like, that seems like the easiest one to jump into. It's, like, the most kind of straightforward. It's ladies who like lady with magic. And, like, I got you. It's just those two being like, you're great, and you're great. And that's the show so far. And it's easy to kind of jump into as my get back into things show. Followed up with Licorice, arguably one of the more complicated ones because it's got like the mystery spy shenanigans element. But also, I don't really give a shit about that element as much. I think it's fine, but it's not my go-to reason. And it's also big like, a character and this and that between lady who like, I like lady with gun. And the other lady with gun is like, yo, I like other lady with gun, but her gun shoot like paint. Like it hit like a fucking freight train, but it ain't gonna kill you. Unlike a freight train, which will kill you. But then there's that. And then we jump into, My Dress Up Darling. And like, that one obviously is not some big elaborate conspiracy, but then it starts getting into the horny of it all, and that can be a lot to handle sometimes. That can just be, oh Lord, we're here now. This is a lot to handle. That is what she said, and so on and so forth. But it's not too bad. It was probably the least horny of all the episodes so far, so it was a good ease into the horny of it all. But now we got this. Now we have the KilllaKill of it all. And now this one, I expect this is probably just going to be a lot. Because they always are. They're always a lot. And I like the lot that there is. 99% of the time. That being said, it is a lot to lot about a lot of the time. So jumping into it, it might be a difficult one. As much as I do appreciate it and wish desperately to marry the Ryuuko of it all. And then marry her again the next day. And then the day after that, take a break with like the honeymoon. What you think I'm going to marry her again? That's nonsense. And the day after that is when you do the third marriage. Is this Satsuki's fucking face staring at me with this fucking... Is that what's going on my screen right now? Judging me for my fucking statements? Well, tough. I've been gone for months. You let me have this, woman. Take your fucking third place on a good day looking ass at it. No, not even that. Because Yuko, Mako, fucking... Not necessarily in that order, but fucking... Non. No, that is, yeah. Okay, so fourth place on a good day. Anyway, fucking... Hey, everybody. I should probably actually introduce this. Hi, everyone. My name is Shannon Shook. It's good to see you all again. As mentioned with most of all the other shows, literally all of them, I am not going to go too hard into where I have been, what's going on. Doesn't honestly need as much explaining as I probably might do later on. Long story short, highly depressed and dealing with things and coming to grips with stuff and having a time of it. So that's where I've been. This is why I have disappeared off into the ether, only to appear now when he needs to marry Ryuuko the most. Yeah, so I've been gone a little bit there, but I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, really. I'll probably make references and jokes to it too many times, but I'm not going to talk about it too terribly much. I'm going to try and see about putting together an update video at some point where I talk about it a little bit, at least once I've, kind of got through all the videos I would like to put together for this week. And then we'll handle things from there. Other than that, I just kind of want to just want to go. I just want to do the thing. I want to go for it. I think it's been kind of the right way to handle things, and it's been helpful for getting through the first couple episodes of stuff so far. And it's been very helpful to sit down and actually watch things and you can talk and hang out and stuff. And so I'm very happy to be able to do that, because I think it's very centering and again, a little therapeutic. Again, this might be a clusterfuck, so we'll have to see. Probably an enjoyable clusterfuck, but a clusterfuck. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't have too much more other to say than along whether or not, whatever happens with that update thing, there will likely be a poll in the description. Just throwing together some quick choices for some stuff. As mentioned before, one of the hardest things for me when trying to get back to things is, number one, remembering shit. So here's hoping there's not a bunch of shit for me to remember. But two is, especially when there's like empty slots that I would like to fill up and, do things with on the channel. I can sometimes have a lot of trouble just deciding on doing things, and that holds me up and picking what I want to do. And there's a reason I very often lean on polls and stuff for help. I guess it's better than putting your tongue on it in the winter. Ha, I get it, because poll fucking. What, did you want me to make a fucking oral joke? I mean, it technically is an oral joke. It does involve the mouth, but it's not like a sex thing. There's going to be too much horny in this. I don't need to handle this. I'll leave that to them. Except for all the times I inevitably talk about how attractive Ryuuko is. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do this. So there'll be a poll. I don't know how long it'll last or what the hell will be on or anything, but just to help me kind of figure out what I want to do going forward and stuff. We're going to go ahead and figure that out. But more than anything, for right now, I just want to sit down and watch a little something with y'all. And I hope you will join me for this, and we'll have a good time, and it'll be great. This one I'm definitely expecting to come out with some melt brain. Again, I'm going in fully with the possibility that there will be no Zombieland Saga recorded today, because of just toasted, just absolutely fucking baked, but not in like a drugs' way, more just in like a what did I just observe with my eyeballs sort of way, Anyway. We're going to go ahead and do it. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Again, thank you so much to everyone who's been so patient and understanding and kind, and especially people who've been, again, incredibly, just unbelievably unreasonable with their money in regards to like Patreon and stuff like that. You guys are amazing and wonderful, and you should have someone fucking handle your finances for you, because I don't know what you're doing, but but you can't be doing this. This is unreasonable. But it's incredibly sweet. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We will see where we go afterwards, but for right now, I'm looking to sit down with some KilllaKill. It is going to be episode, I think, 8, right? I want to double check that. I'm pretty sure we left off with, it should be 8. As opposed to should V8, which is a drink that I don't much care for. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do it. Thankfully, again, this isn't a show that I think I have to worry too much about when it comes to remembering things. Fucking Ryuuko be fighting all these dinguses because they're a bunch of it's just a dork factory. She's a absolute goon. Sending other absolute goons, and they do a big fight. Erica Mendez does a big yell, and I'm like, get that shit, queen. And also marry me. And then in this great, and in the previous episode, it was kind of weird, but they forgot about my girl, and we can't be standing for this. That was bad. That was a crime, honestly. How are you going to forget the girl? How are you going to forget the Ryuuko of it all? That's scandalous. That's crazy. You should be ashamed of yourself, girl. What are you doing? Upsetting me is what you're doing. What are we doing? We're going to go ahead and watch this here in fucking, what is it? What time is it? Still somehow shorter than the previous intro. In 3. Good God, man, put the goddamn video there so you can do it. See her face? It's there. Staring at me menacingly, which I don't know how you stare with a mouth, but it's what's happening. In 3, 2, 1. I'm not prepared for this. That's a little played out, don't you think? A little late to the game there, dear. That fad's come and gone. You guys are so weird. Do you guys just have hobbies? I realize, like, you're all, like, doing clubs and stuff for your assorted hobbies. But you never just do those hobbies. Even when you do the hobbies, it's like just an excuse to kill someone. It's weird. Oh, I just remember. I forgot how good all of the like endings are for all of the shows until I started watching them all, and like Dress Up Darling's outro is the best part of the whole show, and I like it, but like it's just so perfect. Speaking of, and then like the other two are like mad fucking adorable, and this one has Ryuuko with like the wedding dress, and I'll just die. She doesn't even put it on, right? She just looks at it. Speaking of looking at things, dude, if I put like fucking Delicious in Dungeon on the goddamn thing, I realize that's a very different show on the poll, and I do really want to watch it. It looks great. And the elf bean looks adorable, and I want to be your friend. But also, even being very different, I don't think I can handle 2 trigger shows at once. What if you like go up and tickle it? Do you think it'll like and fucking like spread apart? Yeah, she's kind of an asshole. Yeah, that's about how I would describe it. Well, that's just disrespectful. This could like throw in a kick to spice it up a little bit or something. Where the fuck are you going? You got somewhere to be? You on a date? Oh my. I think there's a joke about him being a simp to be made here. I mean, I have no right to talk, but also it would be pretty embarrassing if you did. Who do we get to repair all of this shit? There's a lot of explosions happening very often, and So how you guys doing? It's not. Beat this boy's ass. Damn. Well, shoutouts to you. I mean, she's a bit of a menace, but I say you could make that work, Ryuuko. You two can make that work. I do also love how I managed to somehow get spoiled on like literally everything. I've watched at least one specific thing on everything that we're watching. Thanks, Shannon, for disappearing for like 5 months. It's really helpful. It's really, really good for... Damn. Let me see how it was. Speaking of spoilers. Oh, the baby. My girl. I was going to say, that would definitely explain you being the way you is. Way to go with the, like... Okay, so at least you're aware that you was vague as shit in this case. And... Yes, I remind y'all, I was gone because I was depressed, and I was really hoping for good vibes. Also, how did you come out of that? No offense to your dad or anything. But have you seen you? Damn. Nice grab. Okay, if wife, remember to bring tissues. Well, that can't be good for you. Damn. I at least got you half and change, I'd imagine. I'm also here. This is a good way to die, girl. I was gonna say, if he's off duty, he seems like a person who wouldn't really give a shit. Just be like, you're kind of big on like the rules and shit. I appreciate that, brother. I don't know if you can stop this. Hello, Christine. Well, that's just rude. Don't fuck up the man's ride. So why were you still shooting? That was clearly just a wall you were aiming at this point. It took me a second to register what you just said. Why are we fighting a fucking goddamn panty and stocking antagonist now? What is happening? I don't know why I'm questioning anything. I just remembered what the fuck I'm watching. My god, hit him with the rapid spin. Speed boost. Little damage, but clears hazards. You've played yourself. In the airbag. It's fucking stupid. I forgot how fucking stupid this show is. I forgot how much I love it too. How tall is he canonically? Because he's fucking massive, but also because Japan and stuff, that motherfucker might still be actually smaller than me. Damn. My god. Oh shit, he's the Iron Giant. Also, again, to be fair, they are airsoft. No, we're on the same page, Queen. That's what I said. That you made the panty and stocking reference. I wasn't expecting us to go full corset on it. You know. My God. On behalf of long-haired people everywhere, please God get rid of... and thankfully he got rid of it, because I give us a bad name enough as it is. my God. How many times have I said, my God? His hands are bigger than this man's entire head. And he's a big guy. Just saying, we could just... I'm weirdly not as talkative in this as a comparison to everything else. That's why it's called what it called. Jesus. Fucker out here as a whole entire Elden Ring boss. Jesus Christ. Oh, bud, your car's fucked. We could be friends if you wanted. I mean, you're a fucking weirdo, but we, you know. Maybe, oh. Never mind. Girl's always just out here cheesing. You know, she's always just vibing with it. I respect that. Shoutouts, Nana. Yeah, I mean, clearly there's at least a certain level of thought in it. Or they just have very versatile... You hit them with the... I was going to go with, like, the Mulan strats. The sprinting up the side works, too, I suppose. It'd be a very different movie if she was just doing that the whole time, you know? What typings would they have? Elite Four, my goodness. Someone has to have done, like, a team for, like, theme teams for all of them. It seems obvious. Give her a bunch of sound-based Pokemon. Fucking... like, red, angry, and scissor Pokemon for fucking Ryuuko. I'll have to learn more about everyone else as we go. I don't know. It's a learning process. Shit must take so long to set up. I'll hit him with the theme of it all. Hit him with the jam. Hit him with the fucking transformation. It's been a minute, y'all. I'm gone. It's like when it's all like, we dress up darling, like, I like Marin, but it's not. Most of what's going on there, I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's a lot. But it's not necessarily 100% my thing, you know? But here, Ryuuko is 210%. Look at her, man. She's just vibing. Getting some bev. Who doesn't love an iced coffee? More of an iced coffee guy. That didn't look like an iced coffee. It looked more like a hot coffee. And I mean, there's a joke to be made there with hot coffee, but I stand by it, but but I'm more of an iced coffee guy. You know what I'm saying? Also, I was right going into this. Yeah, that was a lot. There's the one problem also, too, with it. Obviously, not just coming in after so long to get back to it. But I don't know if it was better or worse that I kind of put this one towards the back. Because it was towards the front, I just have died immediately. Just my brain would just be paced. I'm sure it is. That's what she said it was. I wasn't going to call her a liar. I don't think she's much of a liar. Well, she probably has lied already. But, like, I don't think of her as much of a liar. A menace, this here, Miss Kiryu of it all. I don't necessarily say liar. She definitely did a sneaky once or twice already, though. I'm just saying, there's a reason she's fourth on a best day. Anyway. Fourth best on a good... The melt brain is officially set in. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and those two beautiful, thank you all for joining me for yet again another episode of KilllaKill after 10,000 years and a crick in the neck. We are done. Forgot where I was for a second. We're done with episode 8. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do genuinely do. Again, it was a lot to go on. I apologize if my vibes are really low on this one. Again, it 100% is just, I have not. What manner of machinery has turned on outside? I am, it's been a minute and I've been working through stuff today. And after not doing this for a hot minute, it's shocking how much watching 3 fucking episodes of a TV show actually fucking takes that out of me, apparently. But I am glad I managed to get some done after a very long time. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be hopping on Zombie Land Saga here tonight. But I'm at least glad we got these 4 in. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't watched any of the other ones, same thing. Again, hopefully here at some point I will be putting together a little bit of an update sort of thing to talk about things more in full, because there is definitely some stuff I could talk about. It's kind of an explainer of where I'm at. Also, there will be in the description again, hopefully a poll to help us figure out what we want to do for those other 2 empty slots. It's actually not even, we're in the final third of where we're going to be with this before we hop off on a break. An intended break, not a fucking, I just disappeared for no goddamn reason. Wasn't no reason, again, depressed, dealing with stuff. But we'll actually intend to do something like that. But yeah, for now, we're going to go ahead and call it there. Hopefully, I will see you next week with presumably these 2 beating the shit out of each other. Hopefully, it goes slightly better than the last time my wife was beating the shit out of someone, which was because she didn't and it did not go well for my girl. But yeah, so hopefully it'll go a little bit better than that. But yeah, until then, ladies and gentlemen, and those 2 beautiful, I'm going to go ahead and go. See if I can get these, ready to go here for this next week. And, yeah. Thank you so much. Genuinely. Again, as always. I love you all dearly. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And, yeah, I'll see you then. Or I won't. Again, we'll fucking see, huh? Anyway, fucking ended on a fun note. I like Ryuuko. Imagine I like this character. I've really missed this character.